Hello and welcome back to Learn English with Podcast. I'm Kevin, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. In this episode, I'll be speaking slowly, using clear and simple words, and repeating ideas so you can shadow my voice, practice your speaking, and build your confidence, step by step. Today, we're going to talk about how to describe your day in English. Not just short sentences, but full, natural ideas. What do you do in the morning? What happens during your afternoon? What does your evening routine look like? By the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk about your entire day in English, clearly and naturally. Let's begin. Why is it so important to practice talking about your day in English? Because your day is real. It happens to you every single day. You already know it well. You don't need to search for complicated words or ideas. You don't need to talk about history, science, or politics. You just need to talk about your life. You can say what time you wake up, what you eat for breakfast, whether you go to work or stay at home, how you feel, tired, busy, happy, or relaxed. And here's the best part, when you describe your own day, you're practicing real English. Useful English. English you can actually use with other people in real life. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. When you talk about your day, you start thinking in English. You start speaking more naturally. You use simple, complete sentences. You stop translating in your head, and you feel more confident every time you speak. Let's take an example. Imagine you meet someone new and they ask, "What did you do today?" If you've practiced talking about your day before, you can answer confidently. You might say, "I woke up at 7. I went to work. I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I made dinner and watched TV." That's a full conversation. That's real communication. And that is your goal. Even if you're alone. Even if you're not in a class. Even if you feel shy, you can still practice by simply talking about your day. Start with something simple. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do in the evening? These questions help you remember vocabulary, build strong habits, and think in full sentences, without stress. 1 sentence today. 2 sentences tomorrow. A whole story next week. So let's build that skill together, step by step, word by word, one real sentence at a time. Let's start at the beginning of the day, the morning. Morning is a very important part of your day. It sets the mood, gives you energy, and it's a perfect time to think and speak in English, even for just a few minutes. Now let's practice some simple morning sentences together. Repeat each one slowly, just like shadowing. Let's go. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Now you repeat. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30, when I have a lot to do. Now you repeat. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. Now you repeat. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. Then I sit up slowly and get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth, slowly and carefully, for about 2 minutes. Then I wash my face with cold water. It really helps me feel awake. Sometimes I take a quick shower, especially if I feel sleepy. When I shower, I like to play soft music or listen to English audio. After my shower, I dry off and put on my clothes. I try to wear something clean and comfortable. Next, I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. I usually eat something simple, toast, eggs, and fruit. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. If I have more time, I make an omelette or oatmeal. I like to eat slowly so I can enjoy my food. I drink coffee most mornings. Sometimes I drink green tea because it feels light and fresh. Now let's shadow a short story about my morning. Listen carefully, then repeat each sentence after me. In the morning, I usually wake up at around 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up earlier if I have a lot of things to do. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about the day ahead. I stretch my arms, yawn a little, and slowly get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth for 2 full minutes. After that, I wash my face with cold water. It really helps me wake up. If I feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. I often listen to relaxing music while I shower. It helps me feel calm and focused. After the shower, I put on clean clothes and check my hair in the mirror. Next, I go into the kitchen and start making breakfast. I usually eat 2 pieces of toast with butter and jam, and sometimes I add a boiled egg. I drink a large cup of coffee. That's very important to me in the morning. While eating, I sit by the window and look outside. Sometimes I hear birds singing and I enjoy the peaceful moment. Before I leave the house, I check my phone, the time, my messages, and my schedule for the day. Then I pack my bag, put on my shoes, and step outside to begin my day. Now let's move to the afternoon, the middle part of the day. Many people are busy in the afternoon. Some go to work, some go to school, some stay home and take care of the house or family. Whatever you do, the afternoon is still a great time to use English, even for just 5 or 10 minutes. Let's practice some common afternoon sentences. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after I eat. I check my emails and answer the important ones first. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I type reports or prepare presentations. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. Sometimes I eat a small snack, like fruit or a biscuit. If I have time, I go for a short walk to get some fresh air. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel better. When I have free time in the afternoon, I study English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast while I walk. Other times I read a short article or story online. I also watch slow English videos to help with listening. I repeat short phrases out loud to practice speaking. Shadowing helps me speak more fluently and clearly. Now let's shadow a short afternoon story together. Listen, pause, and repeat after me. After lunch, I usually go back to my desk to continue working. I check my emails and write a to-do list for the afternoon. I often have a video meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what we'll do next. The meetings are usually short, about 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a short break. I walk to the kitchen and make a cup of tea or black coffee. I drink slowly while standing near the window. Sometimes I step outside for some fresh air. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I usually listen to a podcast, like this one, or read a short story. Sometimes I watch a video where the speaker talks slowly. I pause the video and repeat the sentences. This is shadowing. It helps me speak more naturally and understand better. Before I stop working for the day, I write down a short summary of what I did. I also write 1 sentence in English to describe how I feel. For example, I finished all my work today and I feel proud. Or, I didn't study much today, but I'll try again tomorrow. This helps me reflect and stay motivated. Now let's talk about the evening and night. Evening is a special time, a time to slow down, relax, and review your day. Great work today. You listened to a full daily routine. You practiced new vocabulary and repeated full sentences. That is real progress. You are not just studying English, you are living in English, 1 sentence at a time. This is Learn English with Podcast. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you in the next episode.